There's no fantasy. There's no made up BS. This stories I give you my personal experience with Rolex watches or friends of mine, people I know, real life experience. So these. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome to the Profit Rolex and Real Estate Channel. I'm your host, Richard Profit, the last dragon of the watch world. And you know by now that this is the only place to be on Sunday nights where we talk Rolex. Like you just heard, this channel, we give you real Rolex content. This is not just some other watch channel where, they're taking pictures from the internet and they're just putting the pictures up and they're talking about a watch that they never even held in their hand, let alone own it. So yeah, I give you real watch experience here from either myself or the people that lived it. So so I just want to jump straight into it tonight. So sit back, grab a drink, and we're gonna jump into it. I'm enjoying a little margarita on ice, a beautiful summer night. Cheers, family. All right, so boom, let's jump into it. So you read the title, Miami Jeweler Gets Robbed. All right, so what happens is this. Everybody knows I go back and forth to Miami. I do business in Miami and New York. And so I'm in Miami a lot, actually. So, but, I haven't been for over, 3 months because of all that's going on. So, but I have friends there, and especially friends from the channel here. Guys I've met, just from the channel, and we become friends. So, one particular buddy of mine, a guy I met here on the channel, part of the channel here with us, he is he's a big DJ out in Miami, right? Famous DJ. So we're not going to mention anybody's names here because this is not a blog channel, we talk here in the watch community. So there's no need to put people's names out, but it's important that us in the watch community know what's happening in the watch community. That's why I want to talk about this. So, and another benefit of this channel is I get a lot of emails and I get a lot of DMs on Instagram where I may know about things that are happening in the watch community before anybody else, or I may know about things that's happening that people would never know. Like people, they talk with me about their AD. They talk about watch experiences, like some I've talked about here on the channel, or others, it's just me and, in between me and that person. And some stuff too, I can't really authenticate. I can't really, decipher whether it's real or somebody's just making up something, trying to get a laugh. But, so we get a lot of garbage, but I get a lot of true personal Rolex stories too, which I love to talk about here on the channel. So, but anyway, so this happened Tuesday daytime, I'm sorry. Tuesday night, I get a DM. I get a DM from a guy. He says, "Hey, Prophet." I'm like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" I'm actually out having a drink. I'm smoking a cigar. I'm relaxing, so I'm in chill mode, right? He sends me a DM. "Hey, Prophet. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Everything's all right?" He goes, "Hey, this guy just got robbed. It happened today." And I'm like, "What? What you talking about? No way." He's like, "Yeah, this guy just got robbed." Now, if I was to mention the store's name, everybody would know about it because this guy is in the watch community. Gray market dealer, used watch dealer. But you would know about him. So, I'm not friends with the guy. I met him on 2 separate occasions. And the only thing, I don't really know him. I just met him those couple times. And the only thing that I can say about him is that on both times, he was beautiful to me. He super nice to me. I was in his shop. He showed me around the shop, and you know, he showed me nothing but love. He was great to me. So I have nothing but kind words to say about him. He was always lovely to me. So that being said, my guy, he wasn't there, but the guy that sent him the video was the guy actually outside filming it on his cell phone. So what happened was it began inside of the shop and it spilled out into the street. And the guy took out his cell phone like everybody does now, and he started filming what happened out in the street. So we're gonna talk about it. So my buddy sends me the video, and he talks about what happens in the video, right? And so we're gonna talk about it. I thought about posting the video, but I'm not gonna post it because the guy's face comes out on the video and the name of his business is clear on the video. So again, you know, we're not a blog channel, we're a watch community. So it's important for us watch people, watch men, watch women, watch enthusiasts to know what is happening in the watch community, but we don't need to spread people's names around, or of course not, you know, the name of their business. So I'm just gonna play the video and I'm gonna tell you what's happening in it. All right, so let me set the stage. So I'm out, I'm having a drink. My buddy sends me a DM, I pick it up. He says, hey, just got robbed. I'm like, what? No way. He's like, yeah, a guy I know just shot this video. It happened today. He sent it to me and I'm sending it to you. I don't know if you want to talk about it. So I decided I was going to talk about it, share it with the community here. So what happened was, supposedly, a guy went inside this guy's shop, this guy's watch dealer. All right. So he goes inside his watch dealer. He sees the watch. He goes, oh, okay, let me try that on. The price point on the watch was $14,000. That we know as a fact. So he says, oh, let me see that watch. Let me try that watch. Okay. Give him the watch. They let him try. Like I said before, the guy was very beautiful to me. So he's probably nice to everybody, right? So he says, let me see that watch. So they hand him the watch to try it on. Boom. The guy makes a beeline for the door. The guy chases him out, and an employee of the store chases him out, and also a lady that works in the back of the store came out, runs out, and the whole melee spills out into the street. So let me go to the video and we'll talk about it. All right, so all right, hold on, let me take the sound off. All right. So the guy starts filming. My friend's friend starts filming the video. So the owner of the store falls on the floor, and they like going after this guy. And this guy, I mean, this guy is humongous. This guy looks like he's like, I mean, from the video, again, it's a cell phone video. The guy looks like he's like, I don't know, like 7 feet tall, maybe 300 pounds. He's just a giant of a man. And everybody else is just, average size, normal size. The owner of the store is a little, he's a short guy, right? He's actually shorter than me. And I'm not that tall, I'm 5'8", so he's shorter than me. But so the video opens up with him falling on the floor, and him and another guy and the lady from the back of the shop come out, and they circle around this giant of a man, and let me see. So yeah, so he falls, he gets back up, he squares up with the guy, and the guy comes after him, and he's like, and one thing I want to say is, like, again, this guy is a giant. He's a big dude. And the guy, the owner of the store, is a shorter guy, you know. But you know, he goes for his. He puts up his dukes. I mean, you know, he falls down, but you know, he goes for. He stands. He squares up, you know, like a man. And you know what I'm saying? And you know, he got my respect for that. He got props for that. You know, as a matter of fact, that gets an Elvis. You know, but I mean, obviously he was just overpowered. So, all right, let's go back to the video. All right, so, let me stop it there. So, he shoves the owner of the store, and the other guy, the other employee comes, shoves him. He drops something on the floor, which looks to me, it looks to be a watch. So the owner of the store goes, reaches, grabs it, and puts it in his pocket. So it looks like he recovered the watch, the $14,000 watch or whatever it is. All right, so let's go back to the video. And as a matter of fact, that watch was what the whole melee was about. So he recovered the watch. So right there, he's winning. You know what I'm saying? So let's go back to the video. All right, so he picks it up. They chase the guy again. All right, and the guy, you know, manhandles the other guy. This is a big guy. All right, so okay, so the guy has, you know, so the owner of the store tries to run up, but the guy just turns around, swats him down. I mean, again, he was going for his. I can't knock him. This guy was just, you know, he's just a giant of a man. But, you know, this little guy, he was going for his. He was going for his. And then another guy starts walking over, and he appears to be a giant of a man too. So let's see what happens with that. All right. Okay, so I guess the guy, his camera, he goes in his car. All right, so the melee breaks up. The guy runs off, walks off. Okay, and now he comes back up the block, and he looks like he's carrying a stick, some sort of stick or something. And he goes to the guy's shop, and he's hitting on the window, come out, come out, come out. All right, so he's still looking for problems. I mean, you know, hey, I mean, I'm an older guy now, you know, I'm middle-aged guy now, but, you know, younger guys like this, the big guy is apparently a younger guy. He's probably in his 30s or something. You know, in your 30s, a guy, you know, you mix it up with somebody, you get in a problem, it becomes physical or whatever. You want to keep going, like, you know, you mix it up, whatever, they break it up, you want to, come on. You want, you know, your blood is boiling, you're hot, you want to keep going. So that appears to be what happened here. So he appears to have left, then got a stick because, you know, there was a few people, you know, the employees from the store come out, and, you know, they're not going to let the owner get beat up on. And actually they're all family in the store anyway. So so I guess this guy went to get a stick, and he came back up. Come on. So, you know, he's still looking for problems. So that tells me that he's obviously young, you know, he's probably in his 30s or, you know, early 30s or something, you know. Yeah, just because he wants to, you know, keep on, you know, the ruckus, the foolishness. So let's go back to the video. So at this time, okay, so now what happens is the cops get there, and it looks to be like they surround the guy, the big guy. There's like 10, 15 cops maybe, and they're trying to handcuff this guy. He's arguing with the cops, and they're all around him. And they're trying to handcuff this guy. They got him turned around. They got him on the car. And now they're trying to put him on the floor. and they're having a hard time. Again, this is a big fellow. So it's like 10 men cops, 12 cops, 9 cops, and they all are trying to tussle with this guy and put him on the floor, and they can't get him on the floor. So that tells you this is a big guy. All right. So they finally get him on the floor. They're trying to handcuff him. They're trying to get it, you know. I've watched the video several times, so he's saying, oh, you know, get off me, you're not going to get me on the floor, whatever. So they got him on the floor. Someone else in the crowd is screaming his name so somebody knows him. Okay, and now different people are filming. All right, so like again, if you can't Google this, this is not news. If you weren't there, or if you don't know somebody was there, somebody that was there, you're not gonna be able to see this video. So if you know exactly who I am talking about here, and you know him, and you would like to see the video, whatever, I'll share the video with you. Just send me an email or DM. All right, so we go back to it. They finally get the guy on the floor. They get him. Is he handcuffed yet? Let me see. Okay, they're trying to hold his legs. Another cop car comes. All right, there seems to be a crowd gathering. So now, by this point, the people of the store, they're out of the frame. They probably ran back in the store. And, you know, they're business people. You know, this guy's a businessman. He doesn't want any problems, any physical altercations with anybody. He just wants to do business in a peaceful and respectful manner. So, yeah, you know. Yeah, he's you know, he's an older guy too. He's a middle-aged guy, just like me. So they finally got this guy. They got him cuffed up. Oh no, he's not cuffed. He's still tussling with all these cops, all these male cops, and they look to be big boys too. Okay, they trying to. They have one handcuff on one arm, and they're tussling with this big giant guy. They're getting a little aggressive. I guess, you know, they're mad at this point. Like, hey, guy, you know, what are you doing? The floor appears to be a little wet. The guy's like, I'm not resisting, but he is resisting. It's clear he's resisting. He doesn't want to be handcuffed, and he's screaming, just let me go, just let me go. Which at this point is not an option. All right, let me just pass this part a little bit. Okay, so there's a crowd gathering, and everybody got their cell phones out. All right, another car shows up. This is a female. They get out. Okay, so they finally get this guy handcuffed. They got him up. And they put him in the car. All right, so what do? They take him away. All right, yeah, so they're finally able to get this guy, get him cuffed, get him subdued, get him cuffed, and get him in the back of the RMP, of the police cruiser, right? And they speed off. So this happened in Miami. So now, so what does all this mean? What does this mean to you? Okay. So if you saw the last video I did about, you know, are you gonna take my Rolex or whatever, or I'll die for my Rolex. You know, I'll if you haven't seen it, I'll include it at the end of this video. But here's the thing, unemployment, you know that, I mean, if you're in business, or if you happen to be unemployed, you know that the stimulus package was people on, if you had to let go of any employees, or if you unfortunately lost your job during all this, they would give you unemployment. Your unemployment was expedited. They would give you unemployment plus an additional $600 a week on top of your unemployment. And there was all other things, a lot of other things, stimulus packages issued to business owners. There was you know, loans, paycheck protection loan. There was a lot of stimulus on the street. So there's actually a lot of money flowing in the streets right now. But at the end of this month, if the government doesn't jump in and extend it, at the end of the month, all that is over. All that goes away. The Paycheck Protection loans are done at the end of this month, and the unemployment, the extra unemployment is done, and the forgivable, the small business loans, SBA loans, are done at the end of this month. All this stimulus goes away at the end of this month. So, people were being artificially propped up. You're not working, your business is not open, and you're still getting money. This is artificial. So, the government is just printing this money and is flooding the streets because they don't want anarchy in the streets. I understand that, and God bless that they did that. It's great. But the thing is that at the end of this month, when all this comes to an end, people are going to get, and everything else that everybody's dealing with all at once, people are going to get antsy. People are going to get antsy. And a hungry man is an angry man. So, all I'm saying is, everybody out there within the sound of my voice, when you, now more than ever, or in the coming months, more than ever, when you're out there and you're wearing your beautiful Rolex, you got your beautiful Rolex on your wrist, and you're out there, please be aware of your surroundings. I don't know what city or state you live in, but please, even if you don't like to, but if you are licensed to defend yourself, if you know what I mean, if you're licensed to defend yourself in your city, in your state, please wear it. Some people may not like to wear it all the time, but if you are licensed to defend yourself in your city, please, now's the time to wear it. Wear it if you got it. And to everybody out there, please just if a guy can go in a store in broad daylight, in the middle of a shopping area, and try some craziness and come back to continue the foolishness, that means the wolves are out there. The wolves are sniffing around, and they're biting, and they're when the wolves get hungry, the streets might get very bad. So just please just when you're wearing your beautiful Rolex, when you're out with your lady, you're out with your woman, you're out with your wife, or please just be aware of your surroundings. When you go someplace, and especially now everybody's sitting outside, when you go out, just be aware. You don't want your back facing the road or anything like this. Just keep your wits about you more than ever. And to the owner of that business, you get an Elvis, my friend, because you did your thing and you recovered your merchandise. Yeah, but just the message today is just please be careful. Please, I don't want to get any emails of anybody from this channel or anybody period with a sad story. All right, I'm your host, Richard Prophet, the last dragon of the watch community, and thanks for spending your Sunday night here with me. The only place to be on a Sunday night if you love Rolex.